Hi there, friends. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Keith Gibson. I hope you've had a great weekend. And we are going to talk about where we are headed for the next week. And we have some changes to talk about here as we go throughout the next 7 days for sure. So let's get ready for this wild ride. First, let's talk about the snow that has been occurring across parts of the North Woods. Now, this is by and large lifting away from our coverage area here this evening, but we've had some issues across far northern Wisconsin. We've had some slippery stretches and some accumulation across the northern part of the state. And this is lifting to the northeast quickly. So for most of us, we haven't had any winter weather today, but we still have some snow showing up on First Alert Viper Max right along the UP border into northern parts of Menominee County, Michigan, from, let's say, Iron Mountain to Escanaba and north, the higher odds, really along and north of US 2 as of right now. That's the way things are trending. So it looks like that will be winding down. And just be forewarned, if you've had some snow across the north tonight, this could create some slippery spots that will linger even into parts of the overnight and for that Monday morning commute. So if you are watching the stream from the North Woods, the UP, just chime in with your chat on our Facebook live stream and just chime in with any snow reports you may have had. I have been looking at some weather cams across the North Woods, and we've had some reports that we have some snow-covered highways and some sidewalk issues and just a slushy mess at some locations across the north from Rhinelander up into the far reaches of Wisconsin into the UP. So that's what's been going on. But farther south, it's been a whole different world. In Green Bay, the Fox Valley, and point south, it's just been too warm for any of that. We topped out in the 40s today. Now, this system is fairly large and fairly broad. We have a couple of things. I'm just going to note what's going on. We have a bit of a warm front that is kicking off some of the snow tonight. The area of low pressure is out here in the Dakotas. It is much, much colder back here to the northwest, and there's some snow showers out here in Canada, Montana, North Dakota. Some of that could actually build back into our region by tomorrow evening. But we're going to be in this little gap for a good chunk of tomorrow, which means pretty quiet, a mix of sun and clouds, mild temperatures, well into the 40s. And later tonight, there's still a chance that there could be some spotty rain showers that could be moving through parts of northeastern Wisconsin. So if you've missed out on the snow or the precipitation today, there is still a small chance that we may get a little bit of that tonight. But any serious winter weather issues from this point forward looks like it's really going to be just to our north across the upper peninsula of Michigan. So this is First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. This is doing a pretty good job with the overall situation right now. The snow beginning to pull away just to our north right now. Here's this mild dry slot that is coming our way as we get into tomorrow. So we will likely have some clouds early in the day. I think at some point we're going to go partly cloudy and get into this dry slot, which should give rise to some sunshine and also warm temperatures. Some of you could be pushing 50 degrees down towards Fond du Lac, which is going to be extremely mild once again, but it's definitely not going to last because this cold front is going to move on through late in the day. Could be a few snow showers around in the evening. We will get progressively colder after that going into our Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday is going to be the coldest day. Really, I think Thursday is looking like the coldest day since January as a whole, with temperatures that will be down to around 0 at night and struggling into the low teens by the afternoon for highs with wind chills below 0. Now, these are current numbers. Low 40s to low 50s from Green Bay south, extremely mild for this time of year, but it is worth noting what's happening up to our north in Canada and Alaska, the Arctic. Temperatures are in the single digits and teens here in western Canada, below 0 near the Arctic Circle, and way below 0 off the map here. So we have some cold air brewing. This is going to be dislodged for a couple of days. It's going to rush south. It's going to lift out. So it's not going to stick around, but we'll have a pretty good area of Arctic high pressure literally coming right down from the Arctic. This is where it's going to be generally positioned Monday afternoon. So tomorrow, and notice what's going to happen here as we go through time. It breaks loose, comes in, and it will be with us for the end of the week. And then it's going to go away. So it's not going to be cold, but just for a few days here. We will moderate back to around or above average going into next weekend. So this is going to be a quick hit. We are making Wednesday night, Thursday morning a First Alert weather day because of the harsh wind chills that will likely be in the minus teens and the minus 20s. Some spots could be as cold as minus 30 as far as the wind chill factor Thursday morning, especially in central Wisconsin, northwest of the Fox Valley. Again, the coldest area of the season and a first alert weather day. So let's talk about these forecast wind chills. This would be Thursday morning, and this is more or less consensus at this point, about minus 15 to about minus 30. Locally, maybe a little bit less extreme across Door County because of the water influence, but likely below zero everywhere and really, really cold, especially from the valley back to the west here. It's going to be blustery, it's going to be cold, very harsh wind chills, and we'll have a lot of sunshine on Thursday, but it's just going to be very, very cold. So that's Thursday morning. Going into Thursday afternoon, we still think our wind chills will be in the teens below zero. Things will start to ease up as far as the extremeness of this cold going into late Thursday and Thursday night, because our wind speeds will start to come down. It's still going to be cold Thursday night and Friday morning right here, and likely Friday morning we'll have wind chills below zero, but not nearly as nasty as what our wind chills on Thursday morning is looking like there, or are going to be. And for Friday, things will start to moderate as a whole too. So this is the big picture. Mild today, it was mild yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The Arctic air is going to come down real quick, and it will be out of here as quick as it comes down. Now, I will tell you that just looking ahead at some other data, some other models that go well beyond our 7-day forecast here for the next 2 weeks that take us out closer to Christmas, we could have more cold air come down. And we need cold air to team up with moisture to produce snow. At this point, we don't envision a lot of significant snowfall over the course of the week here, but we will have some to talk about here in just a split second. All right, our highs today, another day in the mid-40s to the Fox Valley, low to mid-40s along the lakeshore, around 40 or the upper 30s in the North Woods. The average high today is 34. It goes down to 33 tomorrow. So extremely warm. And we are going to stay mild for our Monday. So this is what I'm thinking. Our forecast models have been running a little bit too cold as far as the data has been putting out the last couple of days. We've overachieved, let's say. So I'm bumping things up into the mid-40s at least, perhaps as warm as 47. Some of you could be a little bit warmer than that tomorrow. We'll go partly cloudy at some point and enjoy a pretty balmy day here. Let's put on our forecast map for tomorrow. This is our Monday forecast. Mid to upper 40s for the Fox Valley, the lakeshore. Could be a little bit warmer in some spots. Wouldn't surprise to see a 50 somewhere down towards Fond du Lac, Sheboygan. Probably not as warm back to the northwest, but still very, very mild for this time of year, undecember-like. But as we just mentioned, it is not going to last. With our temperature trend here over the week, we will go crashing down, low 30s Tuesday, mid-20s Wednesday. Let's hope for 10 or the low teens on Thursday. Some of you could be colder than that, but it's going to be chilly here. 24 Friday, that could be occurring late in the day and the evening, and then we're back above average by next weekend with a chance for a little bit of rain and snow. Now, as the Arctic air comes down on Wednesday, it's going to become gusty, and we think wind gusts on Wednesday and Wednesday night could be 30 plus miles per hour in some spots here. The winds will start to ease going into late Thursday and Thursday night. That's why the wind chills won't be as extreme. So the worst wind chills will be Wednesday night, Thursday morning. It's going to be gusty in there. And we don't really expect a significant amount of snow as the cold air comes in, but we anticipate some scattered snow showers here Wednesday especially. And there could be a coating to a half inch to an inch plus in some spots here. Generally lighter amounts of snow. Now, remember last Wednesday, we had light amounts of snow, gusty wind, and temperatures that were falling below freezing and really created a pretty messy evening commute on Wednesday because of everything combined to time out at the wrong time to produce slippery roads. And I'm just talking about this today. This is Sunday. We've got a couple of days to watch it. But snow showers, some wind, cold temperatures, traffic on Wednesday evening especially could give rise to a little bit of a dicey commute there before the Arctic air comes on in here. So just be planning accordingly later this week, and we'll, of course, update you with the latest trends. But that's the current thinking anyway. All right, your forecast for tonight, the snow and mix up north is moving out. There's still a chance for a few spotty rain showers, and Should also mention there could be some patchy fog around here later on tonight as well. Lows will be in the 30s in most spots here, a little bit colder in the North Woods, mid to upper 30s to the Fox Valley and the Lakeshore. So we're going to fall a few more degrees. Winds have been from the east today. They will become more southwesterly very late tonight. And the west to southwest winds tomorrow will help boost our highs well into the 40s. A mix of sunny clouds at some point here. Could start off with a little bit of clouds, cloud cover and some fog, but we'll go partly cloudy. And as we get cooler in the evening, a few spotty rain showers or snow showers, not out of the realm of possibilities here. That Super 7-day, let me pop this up full screen here for you. Go through a couple of these dates. And again, tomorrow, very mild for this time of year. We start to turn colder on Tuesday, not too outlandish, but this is about where we should be for this time of year. Some lower 30s, some upper 20s in the region, mainly cloudy, not too many snow showers here, just starting to ease on into the Arctic air. Wednesday, we are in the mid-20s, and as some of that cold air comes on in, we do think there's going to be some scattered snow showers around here, and really the volume of snow looks to be on the lighter side, but the placement of the snow showers and the wind could interrupt some travel across the region. We will have to watch out for that. I think we'll have the lake effect snow machine crank on up again across the western UP and parts of far northern Wisconsin, but for us we would just be expecting some scattered snow showers here on Wednesday. Your Thursday, a first alert weather day for those bitter wind chills in the morning. We'll start out around 0, the actual air temperature, and our highs on Thursday, the actual air temperature, anywhere from the single digits to low teens in most spots. That's the current expectation. But as we get a little bit closer, wouldn't be at all surprised to move these numbers around just a little bit. But it's going to be mostly sunny, and we're going to be struggling to get into the teens, it would appear. Just a very cold day with Arctic high pressure moving through. Now, Friday, we start to moderate things just a little bit. I think it's going to be a pretty quiet day overall. We will likely struggle into the 20s, but some of these highs could be occurring in the evening. So it could be an all-day climb back out of the deep freeze. Again, we start out in the single digits above 0 or below 0 Friday morning, struggling all day long. And then as we get into Saturday, we will have the influence of mild air coming on back. And as mild air comes on back, there could be a system that will be riding just to our south, an area of low pressure that would push some more air our way, but it would also produce or push some moisture our way. And as we are still going to be on the cooler side here before we can get warm enough, I suspect we're going to have some snow initially on Saturday, and we'll probably switch it over to a little bit of a mix or some rain depending on how warm we can get. The Saturday forecast still in flux. One of our models wants to crank out a couple of inches of snow. The other one is not too bullish on snow, but they both take us into the 30s there Saturday. So that's going to be a big change from Thursday. And so we'll start to moderate just a little bit. And next Sunday, we could be around 40 degrees with some scattered snow showers. So a bit of a wild ride here for the next week, right? That's where we are headed. And again, stay tuned for changes as we go throughout the next week, because we do anticipate things to be oscillating just a little bit. But my forecast is pretty confident here, at least through Friday. Mild tomorrow, getting cold, blustery, numbing wind chills. That first alert weather day for Thursday morning, Wednesday night for those wind chills that could be minus 15 to minus 25, perhaps colder. And then we'll moderate going into next weekend. So that's where we stand tonight. Hopefully you've had a great weekend and you've enjoyed this little mini thaw. I saw some folks out getting their Christmas trees today. And today was a really good day to do it. And if you still have to do some decorating outdoors or even some yard work here, Monday would be the day to do it, because we're going to have some colder air later this week. All right, there's your forecast update tonight on this Sunday. We will hope to see you on our newscast tonight at 10 o'clock for the very latest. If not, have a great end to your Sunday and a great week ahead.